Howdy folks, welcome to episode 61. We're going to take our giant loaded up train and yeah, we're going to bring it across the country here. Turn this down a little bit. Alright, yeah, we're going to take this across country. We're going to take it easy here going across this. There we go. Get a little bit more speed than that. But yeah, we're going to bring this around. We do have to be a little gentle here at the beginning, which is fine. But yeah, that'll probably take up most of this episode, won't it? Because we got to bring it all the way down to the... Are we at a pretty stable speed here? Okay, so while we're doing that, we're going to come across here, down this way, and then down here, and follow this line all the way down to here. And then we're going to have to back the lumber cars onto this and leave them there, and then we'll come back and then we'll back in. So that's the plan. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, cool. So yeah, we'll back the lumber cars in. We'll leave them off to the side on the siding, and then we'll go drop off all the lumber. So then that's probably going to take up the whole episode, I think. Pretty sure that's going to end up taking up the whole episode. Cool. And then we are going to need those log cars. Should we just stop and grab those? I think we should. Honestly, we're going to want those cars. And they're kind of light to sit them on the end, you know? I think we will do that. So why don't we get this past the... We'll get this past the junction. And then we'll do that. We'll pull this one out and attach those. They're not that heavy. And so then we can use those because we're going to be closer to the... Otherwise, it's a really long trip to come back. So we'll see if we can do that. And we might have to drive a little bit slower. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we can just pull them, and then if they fall off, then too bad. We'll come back and get them later kind of thing, too. You know? I mean, there's always that as far as options go. Okay, so we're going to hit the brakes here. Alright. There we go. And, see, I remembered it now that I'm not actually in the thing where you can hear it. I remembered to blow the whistle once. Okay. And this one probably still has fuel left in it. Yeah, see, it still even has fuel. Alright. So we're going to go forward because we're going to need those logging cars. I don't remember how many we're going to need. You know what? We're going to need them for both things because both of these use pipes. So we're going to use all of them. We're going to take all of them. Because when we go to get pipes, we'll just fill them all up with pipes. Okay, so we're going to go back here. There we go. This should get us to where we need to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's 11. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm getting 11. Okay, and then that's going to be right here. All right. So, we're going to, you know what, let's leave them connected for right now. No. Let's go like this. Let's get this out of here. Let's move this. There we go. Okay. It looks like these are gonna... Oh, no, no, we need to... No, 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 no. No, no, no. There we go. Let's see. Did we knock them off the track, or are they gonna... Okay. Well, that's handy, isn't it? That's nice and handy. They're gonna rail themselves for me. That's awesome. I like that. They're gonna rail themselves. They're gonna connect themselves in 20 or 30 more minutes. That's the whole episode, is we're just waiting for these to... As if I don't already do enough things to try to get people to unsubscribe, right? That was, if you ever watched Spaceballs with Mel's commentary, he talks about at the very beginning. He goes, I tried to pitch the studios with just, the whole movie is just the ship flying by. It's like they didn't go for it. Just 2 hours of the ship slowly flying by. All right. We'll get this moving. Go like this. Get them all. Yep, they're all okay. So I think they're all going to be stretched out. In tension. That's the word I'm looking for. They're all going to be in tension now. The train is in tension. It's not on accident. It's intentional. Okay. All right. Let's get this speeding up a little bit here. Now that we're in tension, and we should be able to add a little bit of impulse here. There we go. This is 31 cars long. I'm just glad there's no giant hills. This would be a nightmare with giant hills. And going around corners and down hills and all that stuff. You're trying to pull it up a hill around a corner. As the cars on the end are trying to resist going up the hill. How are we doing back here? We're still doing okay back here. Oh, this is cool. This is going to be really cool when we come around this corner. Let's see how this looks when we come around the corner and we can see the entire thing. Oh yeah. Look at that. Let's see. I know, I just blew the whistle 3 times. That's totally wrong. See if we can speed up here a little bit. There we go. Are we all the way out? Yeah, I guess we are. We got those cars on the inside of the corner there. There we go. How's that? That just looks cool. I'm liking that. I totally want to do this on, like, neat scenery, you know? Okay, let's see what we got up here. Double check our crossings on this. Yep, the crossing is good. That switch we're gonna need. We're gonna need to slow down for that stuff. We're gonna give this a little bit of a break here. There we go. I think I can't tell if are we going up? Yeah, we are going uphill to do this, okay. I do want to give this as much... There we go. I want to try to keep it around 15 to 20. I don't want to have to slam on the brakes when we get up to the switch up here either, so... But I don't want to have to try to pull this too hard over the top of that hill. I mean, it's not that steep of a hill, so it's not that big of a deal, but still. And it's mostly straight, so it's not super curvy. There we go. There we are. All right. So I'm going to try to keep it around 15 when we start this curve. There we go. Because this is going to be a little touchy coming around all this. It's looking good though. I like the invisible there. The invisible car. Can you see it right there? What's up with that? Is that the tender? I think it's the tender. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think it's the tender that's invisible like that. There we go. We're going 10. Because, I mean, we're going to get on this straightaway, and then we're going to have to, at the other end of this little straightaway, there's another curve like this that's pretty rough. So... Okay, so that's pretty much around the roughest part of the corner. Alright, we're going to go back up to the front. There we go. Can add some more reg here. Oh, this is not the curve I was thinking about. This is not the one where it goes into all those. Is it? No, this is not that curve that I was thinking about. This is kind of similar to it, but it's not the same curve. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we should be fine going around that. Yeah, we're doing okay, speed-wise. Go like this, come back here. There we are. Nice. And then we need to... Let's see. This is a nice smooth. This is pretty smooth the rest of the way here, so I think we're going to be good. As long as we don't hit any, as long as we don't hit any big obstacles like rocks or whatever that we don't know about. But we'll see. Let's see if we can get this moving. I mean, if we do, it's going to be 3 episodes putting the train back together. It would be fun if you had like a crane thing. Let's see how long it takes for the tender to show back up. It's right there. And then it disappeared again. There we go. Alright, I know I can probably get a little bit more by using the reverser. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, we actually can. Cool, okay. I'm just always paranoid with these cars here. They seem like they're not as tolerant of the higher speeds. Yeah, and that and I'm not really getting any more now. I'm losing speed because of the reverser. Okay. Try 80%. So there's the, let's see when it reappears. It's right there. You see it? Look at the tender. Right up here. Gone. Back. Gone. Alright. There we go. Cool. We're coming down a little bit of a hill here. Feels like it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's hauling, isn't it? Alright. The switches are all pointed central. I should have... Oh, man. Yeah, I should have just come down this one and then dropped the cars off. I can still do that, and this can be used as the siding, right? We could do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see. No, we'll go all the way up, because we got to go all the way past that anyway to back in. Said if we put them here, we got to back. We got to come back all this extra way anyway. So we'll just leave them like this. Alright, so where we want to go is... We want to bring... Well, we need to bring the whole thing past the junction. So we'll do that first. Need to get the whole thing past that junction up there. And then we can put them on the siding. And I think with as many cars as this is, we'll put them on the closer siding so that we don't have to go across two switches. You know, two curved switches. We only got the one curve, not two of them. Huh. Food! Dude, bail! Cats are like, yeah, it's food. See ya. Let me see. Yeah, looking good. Coast a little bit more here. A little bit. It's just kind of a weird hill here. So we need to get past just that. Right? Yeah, that's all we need to get past. Okay. There we go. Just for you. Alright, so let's get on the map here before we... There we go. Alright, looks good. That's what we want. So let's reverse. Now we're going to go into compression, so it's going to take a second, because I think it was all intention. There it goes. Okay, so we want to come all the way up to here. We want to get this car past the fall. And then we can go unload our 12 cars of whatchamacallits. Yeah, it's going to be past this. Okay. I mean, technically we don't have to, because there's no other trains running on these tracks, but... Alright. There we go. Okay. So... No, I didn't blow the whistle, of course. Let's go like this. Tie this off. Why is it not letting me... There, it's not letting me go down to the ground. Okay, and then disconnect. Alright. Let's head up here. Alright, let's go like this. Make sure our thing disconnects reverser. Alright, cool. Disconnected. So then we just need to get past this switch here. There we go. And then I'll check when we're backing up, I'll check that our other switches are good. 2, 1, yeah, we're good there. Okay. Alright, and then, yep, there's our switch there, and that's where we need to go. Perfect. Okay. Reverser. Let's see what we've got back here. Because this corner is going to be a little sharp. Just a little. It's not, I don't know. It's always hard to judge. It's kind of coming both directions at the same time too, so it is going to be kind of a tricky curve. And the thing is, when you're going around those corners like that, you get more resistance. And so you have to put more power into it. You have to shove harder to get them around those corners. Alright, here we go. There we go. A little bit. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be too bad going around those corners. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. If we can unload these. I think we brought more than we can fit on here, so we are going to need to, like, back past this or something. Because we brought 36 beams, yeah, so we can only unload 10 of these cars, not all 12 of them. There we go. Let's see what we got here. That looks like that's going to be a decent speed. $15. That's 6 of them. Seven of them. I didn't look to see what kind of room we have left. Oh, we got plenty of room. And we only got 2 more we can fit on here. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking we can just leave a whole bunch of these cars back here with the 2 unloaded ones, and then when we come with our steel pipes, we can push those. Okay, so that's 30, because we need to come with tools and steel pipes. Are we going to be able to do that? We're going to be able to fit the tools and the steel pipes? I think so. I'm kind of wondering if we should leave these cars back here or if we should go bring these back out. Yeah, I think we should bring these back out and put them on the... We'll put them on the siding. We'll go put them on the siding. Because otherwise these are going to be too long and then we won't be able to get the tools in and all that stuff, so... Alright. I mean, we could put them right here. Nobody's coming in for oil until the oil is there. So we could do that. I think we might just do that. That might make more sense. Could leave these on this one. Alright, so we'll go like this, and then we're going to reverse. We'll bring these back to here, because that way when we come with the other ones we can unload everything. We can use these two as sidings. See what we got here. It's not nearly as sharp of a turn as it feels like. I don't know, some of them feel way sharper than they are, and some of them feel way less sharp than they are. They feel straight and, you know, not very sharp, and then, like, you get on them and the train is, like, practically falling off, you know, on its own. There we go. Okay. Stop here. Whoops, wrong way. And we're gonna put the brakes on this one. That had the brakes on? Huh. Really? Have I been driving with the brakes on this whole time? I guess so. Man, those brake shoes must be hot. Glad they don't have that simulated, huh? There we go. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can handle this corner at full speed. Yeah, I guess we can. Well, that's not too bad then. Okay. Cool. So then we just got to figure out... I think we need to take these... We need to separate those out. So I think we can do that, because then we'll be ready to go grab the logs. So let's go get these. We just need to get past this switch here. Alright. And then we're gonna back up to these. Isn't there a light on the back of this? I thought there was a light on the back of that. No? I guess not. See, it looks like it right there. Is that a light? That right there? Is that a light? It looks like a lantern, doesn't it? There we go. Okay. So we're going to just leave the brakes on that one, because I don't care. And we're going to come forward. Yeah, that's a lantern. It's got to be. We're going to bring this forward. We need to do this. We need to go tie this off. See, it's doing this thing where it won't let me go back down to the ground. It's weird. Alright. Oh, and I need to disconnect that too. And it's doing it again. There we go. There. Open the knuckle coupler. Enter vehicle. Okay, so. Good. Now we need to go forward. Yeah, good. Okay. And then we just need to get past this switch here. And then we switch this. Switch. And then we go back. There we go. And then this doesn't even need to be tied off because it's already tied off. All right, cool. Just there we go. Yeah, see, that is a that's a lantern. Okay, I thought so. All right, cool. So then we go forward. We just need to get past this first switch here. There we go. All right, and then we switch that, and then we can go back, because then we'll be ready. We'll be ready for the next episode. All right, so let's go get this one. Whoops. What are you doing? There we go. There we go. All right, cool. That'll do it. Awesome. Jump back in here and hit the brakes. Just the cursor went way off the screen. All right, cool. So yeah, we got everything ready, and then we can head over to the whatchamacallit. We'll need to grab the box cars, which I think are pretty much on the way there anyway. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna come past here and up to here, and yeah, see, we're gonna grab our box cars, whichever ones they are, and then we're gonna get our tools and our pipes. We're gonna load up tools and pipes, and then we'll take those back. Maybe we'll take them up this way and come across this way to do that. Cool. Yeah, awesome. I like it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for episode 61. Join me in episode 62. We'll get this across. We'll get this across. We'll get our box cars, and we'll get everything set up here with our tools, and we'll get our oil starting to go. So yeah, join me in episode 62, and we'll see you then. Later.